I have no clue what I want to be doing today, but I will tell you something. I bet you anything, there's not once ever been anybody alive on YouTube chopping wood with double bladed axe. Not once. I promise you that. First, I gotta find me a tree to chop at. Hmm. Which one should I choose? Oh, I know. Let's start with something simple. Alright. Uh, I don't know what to use. There ain't nothing much over here in the yard where the internet is. There ain't nothing much to do on here. I don't even think nobody's gonna join up here on the stream. But I tell you something. Oh shit, give me that. You know, I find it a little stupid that you can have such great weather there, but then you look over here and you got the worst weather in the world. I don't think it's fair. One minute you got happiness, rainbows, and sunshine, and the next damn minute you got nothing but rays of meteor showers and shit. I don't much care for them, you know. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy, abide by our common community guidelines. Let me redo that. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. There is a red wasp right beside me. You see that? No, I can't show you that over there. Trash. I don't know what to do. My life is just screwed up, you know what I mean? More screwed up than any of y'all's life could be. Ooh, boy. I would tell you something, though. What do you call 5 black people in a barn? Remember, this is just adult jokes, the dark humor. 5 black folk in a barn is considered antique farm equipment. And that person lives. You know, I don't find much folk anymore on here. Give me likes and subs and all that stuff. But you know, if I were to find anybody on here, I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm just sitting there watching. It's useless, you know. I don't like going live sometimes, but when you banned from Omi after only 2 hours of having it again for another month, nobody's online on Facebook. None of your family talks to you on Snapchat and Instagram, and nobody in the world wants to come down to your house and chop wood with you. I guess there's only one thing for you to do is go live. That's why I'm here. I'm just going live. I've now been live for 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Now, I'll show you another cool thing here. Now, a lot of people think that double-bladed axe is medieval and all that stuff. It's been around a lot longer than that. But what a double-bladed axe was used for, was to chop wood. This is what a lumberjack uses, not a hatchet, anything like that. I mean, yeah, it's used for chopping or splitting wood, but then that's why you got a splitting boy. I can't remember the splitting bow. I don't fucking know. It's I think it's called splitting bow. Anyways, They're used to split wood, and what they look like hatchets. But here, I'll show you here. You see that part right there? Take this part off and replace it with the side of a sledgehammer. All right. Put this about that skinny and about that thick. And that's what you use to split logs. Not one of these things. Use that to split a log, you're just gonna bend it. Or if you see all them indentions or anything, that's what happens when you hit something too hard. It's kind of like a Kaiser blade. You hit something with, I'll show you a Kaiser blade here in a second. It's pretty damn cool. Anyways, you hit something with a Kaiser blade, and these are so tough that they whittle. And what happens, they're like the chip. It's meant for splitting wood or cutting wood. And he just left. You know, how you doing? I'm just sitting here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just spinning the axe. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. And no, I'm not a robot. No, I'm not AI. No, I'm not one of them dudes just spamming the fucking live button every day of his life to get subscribers and views. I'm doing my own thing here. What YouTube was meant for. Oh Lord, please let me be. I'm lonesome, so lonesome. I mean, these days I don't know what's up with the skibbity toilet and all that shit. I mean, what in the hell is skibbity toilet? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my generation. My generation is beyond stupid. My generation is so dumb. If you threw a pitchfork into their belly, they just keep on walking. Oh, what's this? I don't care. My generation is so dumb that if they touched a hot skillet and found out it was hot, they do it again and again and again. They stick the fucking fork in the outlet 1,000,000 times just because it feels good. That's how stupid my generation is. Got all that crap off Google, and most of the crap they got off Google ain't even true. And if it is true, no, I ain't doing that. I'm good. I don't know what to do, man. I still don't know what's going on. I tell you what. I tell you what. I don't know why most folks say that. When people say it's a stereotype or anything, usually when a redneck or a southern dude saying, I tell you what, it's more like a, no, I tell you what, and you say, what? It's more like, I did that a while ago, I tell you what. It's like how do I say that? I milked that cow, I tell you what. And then motherfuckers, they go, what? No, what that means is I milked that cow. You know that? Did you know that? That's what that means. It's not some thing to go stereotype. Most of us don't screw our cousins. That's more like Alabama. Or not Alabama, sorry, Kentucky. Kentucky's full of inbred and all that crap. And they really want to go somewhere. Los Angeles is the place to be if you want to be in there with the incest ring. It's stupid over there. It's just stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna get to chopping this damn chair up. stupid shit. You know, there's my sister. She a weirdo. Well, shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on here anyways. Boy, it is hot outside. Might not look like it back here, but check out up there. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Boy, I tell you what. You know, I ain't nothing in this world more good than swimming, and I ain't not been swimming in a long time. The last thing I was swimming in was my own tears, blood, and sweat. Hey, how you kind folk been doing today? Shitty day, good day, which day? I don't know. If it's a good day, it's a good day. If it's a bad day, it's a bad day. For some reason, for the first time in a long time, soda tastes good instead of water. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. It's like one day you're drinking Coca-Cola and the next day you have a craving, I want to drink tea for a week. And you don't drink Fanta for like 6 years straight, and then for some damn reason, it tastes, oh, that tastes so damn good. Can I go get me some Fanta? I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I don't know why our bodies do that to us. It's just fucking weird. It is. Is that 3 people on here? Yeah, it's 3 people. No, there's 1 person on here. Goddamn. Please don't leave. Oh, man. It's beyond stupid. I don't fucking understand it. Oh, that is the best soda I have had in a while. Even though it's a 1 liter, I'm just fine with it. That is a damn good soda. Holy shit. I don't know why it's so fucking hot outside today. It's fucking pouring down rain all last fucking night. It should be cool. But it's not. Ooh. I want to show y'all something. Look what I got at BB Sawbone yesterday. Fuck yeah. Yeah, they're real. No, I'm not going to hit nobody with them because it'll break my hand. That's why they're illegal. Yes, I know. There is a hole in my wall. I get that. I do not ask me why there is a hole in my wall. I do not wish to tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. I punched it there. You know, in church, we used to have a burping contest. And they lay this stuff out over on the... Okay. And we used to have a burping contest in church. You know, in church, we used to have a burping contest, if I remember correctly. And they'd lay all this stuff out on the goddamn table. And it'd be like sour straws, Sprite, water, things with a lot of sodium in it, or just pure water. And sometimes we'd mix the Sprite, sour candy into... Why the hole in the wall? Yeah, I know. You want me to make another one? I'll make another one. Here, I'll make another one. Oh, give me a second. Oh, shit. Where'd that go? Give me just 1 second. I lost the hammer. It don't matter. Give me 1 second. Let me catch my breath. There you go. Maybe that'll get me some views. No, I'm not okay. I'm kind of crazy. Don't worry about it. Oof. Anyways, about that burping contest. Whoever could burp the most, and this was just fucked up. I don't know why they did this for us in church, but I had a lot of views before you. A lot of people in here, like 45 people. I'm just talking for no reason. That's why I'm pissed off. Shit. How's that look? Anyways, burping contest. Whoever won would either get like $10, $15, possibly like a whole box of fucking candy. And then we'd all stand up, say the goddamn Pledge of Allegiance and the prayer for the morning and all that shit. And then the rest of the day just fucking off. Thank you. The rest of the day, it was completely just screwing off in church. It's like those schools. You go into school, they don't teach you shit. You just screw off all day because we're all just lost causes. That's practically what that was. One day, like I went up to church, and it was, I think, it wasn't 4th of July. It was, what do you call it? It's coming up. It was Easter. It was almost Easter. And I was about 8 years old. And they decided something the church should never do to you. I'm not preaching to you either. I'm just telling you a story. Anyways, I go up there, and there's this little girl up there. And the reason I never liked her is because she's a transgender. Anyways, she reaches up in my basket, since they used to hide eggs out in the playground area and around the parking lot and shit like that. And I had like 35 eggs in my basket. See, the reason I got so mad because she stole them is because after they say 30 minutes or an hour is up, we all go in there and we open up the eggs and they have notes in them. You either get 5 pieces of candy or a chocolate bar. Or sometimes, if you're lucky, you get 2 or 3 golden eggs. That's $100 bill each egg. My brother always got them. But I was so pissed off because she reached in there and grabbed 2 golden eggs. And since there were no cameras, I could never prove my story. So the next Sunday comes around. And I tripped the little girl, and she lands face first into the goddamn concrete, and she gone. That's what sucks. Face first. I got, my parents knew I got a lawsuit because she broke her fucking nose. It should have been the church getting a fucking lawsuit, but they came back the following Sunday and kicked me out. It wasn't a school. It was a church, a public church, and they kicked me out. See, in a private church, they can kick you out if you don't follow their rules and guidelines and shit. They can kick you out. But if you're in a public church, they can't. It's not really right. I have a cross and a Bible over there, and I would never kick somebody out of my own church. Never, not a day in my life. It's wrong. It's not what God would want. Anyways, if y'all have any questions for me, this is the first time I have had 2 viewers on my fucking live streams. 3 viewers. Is that 3? No, that's just 2. Shit. Y'all ask me a question. I'm a redneck. Just ask me anything you want. Come on, please, ask me a question. Zero. You can go ahead and skip me, man. Nobody wants to join my fucking stream. I got one like. Do something for me. If you happen to have two lighters, I'm going to show you something cool. I'm going to show you, for any kid that's watching, don't ever do this at home. I used to play with lighters, and the story behind my obsession with fire came from nearly killing my dog on accident. I lit the carpet on fire, and the carpet kind of curled around it because it's made out of plastic and straw, and it kind of curled around the dog, nearly killing it. Anyways, get one lighter, right? Light it. Now, if I press this down, nothing happens. But when you press it down, hold it up to your ear, something starts to come out. That's gas. It's kind of like a gas line. Watch. Try that. It's pretty cool. You can also conjoin fire. It'll make a bigger flame. Separate them, it makes a smaller flame. It's cool to me. Fire has always been cool to me. Give me a second. My sweat is bothering me. Ugh. I hate the smell of Axe body spray. That's how it feels to drive a Ford F-150. Built Ford tough. Right now, I am currently drinking a Nazi drink. Let me give you a history behind Fanta. There's a lot of things in this world that America claims that is theirs. It's not. Like the cargo bob we stole from Russia. We literally went over to Russia, got a cargo bob, brought it back here, and stole it. Called it ours. But America does have a lot of good feats, like the microwave, the car, the airplane, finding the potato, making burgers, baseball, football, shit like that. But if you really want to know the history behind Fanta, just a cool fact, and you can look at whatever I'm saying, find that it is true. Fanta was created in the the very late 30s to the early 1940s, because in 1943, we banned all the rights of Coca-Cola and shipments over to Germany. So Germany, with the last bit of batches of Coca-Cola they tried to construct their own dark cola. They did not succeed, so they brought in a Russian scientist, or actually a chemist, whatever. And about a year later, right before the war ended, here comes Fanta. Fanta, just like Volkswagen, is a Nazi drink. Just like Coca-Cola. They put cocaine in Coca-Cola to make it more addictive until 1951? Till the FBI found out. Oh, yeah. They did. If I could time travel right now, I'd be the next... I would be the first Pablo Escobar. I'd be fucking extracting that shit from the Coca-Cola like you can extract sugar from any type of drink to make moonshine. I'd be extracting so much goddamn coke, it ain't fucking funny. I'd have kilo upon kilo selling that shit to the highest bidder. My ass would be the world's first goddamn... I would go back in time. Now, I don't condone drugs, but if I wanted to go back in time, make a shit ton of money, I would go back in time. I would take the best recipe for meth in the world, go back to 1920 and replace cocaine with methamphetamine, and I'd be a multi-trillionaire by the time I am 90, and then I can go back to my time and hopefully I'll be the same age. Therefore, my great-great-grandfather would have been a billionaire and I would have had all his money. Think about that. Yeah. I love theories to death. Now, here's one theory for you. What if all of the great dictators and leaders of the world, like Leonardo da Vinci and shit like that, and this is a big conspiracy theory, and shit like that, they are all robots. And those robots all have been leading the world, like Abraham Lincoln. He was sent back in time to fix something. We don't know because it was fixed. But they're all dead, like Adolf Hitler, JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt, Napoleon. What if they were all sent from the future to go back and fix man's mistake, and then all of them are in a cryogenic chamber somewhere in this world? What if Adolf Hitler never actually existed? What if 9/11 didn't exist before the government sent someone back in time to make it happen? Bush. Sorry, my eyeball likes to tend to twitch over there. There is nothing in this world, nothing, more important to me than one thing. Aside from family, the only two items in this world that is most important to me is the hat band that is on this hat and my YouTube channel. See, I've been at this for 3 years, getting close to 4. I started this after a month I got this phone. And I've carried the same email, the same account, same everything through phone. About at least 10 different phones I have carried this email through. I'm tired of it. I want a computer. And I want a laptop. And I want a microphone. And I want this. And I want that. And I really want to get big on here. I don't want to get so big that I'm a goddamn fucking unspeakable and kind of shit that we watched when we were like fucking 5 and 6 years old. I want to be big enough that I have 2 to 3 million subscribers, a good coming in 10 million views a month, and I get a couple 100,000, but like at least 100 grand a goddamn month, and I'm making it big. All the while I'm making money off carpentry and all that shit. All the while I'm making money off the military with discounts. All the while, half of all my money is going into floating stocks where my brother is holding them. All the while, in 15 years, I'll be a multi-billionaire. That's my plan. But it all cannot happen without this YouTube channel. If I can keep this YouTube channel, there you go. I'll have it all. It's simple. It's not as simple as it sounds. Money goes by really, really, really fast. When I see you going by just like a phantom jet, my heart comes up like a big moon. Mary took the trail with a traveling man, left her mama crying with her head in her hand, just a sad case, so broken hearted. That's a good song too. Leaving Louisiana in broad daylight, the Oak Ridge Boys. It's a really good song. Matter of fact, shit. I I ain't gonna play it for you. I'll probably get copyrighted on here. You go look that song up. It's a good one. What's another Oak Ridge Boys song I know? It's Oak Ridge Boys. Come Back, Y'all Come Back Saloon. She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. That's a good song, too. No, I get it. I'm not too good at singing. If I wanted to, I could sing just as good as Johnny Cash, but not as good. No one can compare to Johnny Cash, not even a soul like mine, and I got the oldest soul in the goddamn world. There ain't nobody in my generation that is my age, 17 years of age, listens to Hank Williams on the radio. Man, I got a jukebox in the back of my house from 1972. You know what that jukebox is? It's the jukebox that played the first Hank Williams Jr. album in Nashville, Tennessee, not Nashville, Alabama. I almost said Nashville, Alabama. You fucking believe that? No, I don't believe that. Hey, could you three like this video? Because I only got one like. That's all I want. That's all I want from you. Go on ahead. You only got a comment. You can leave right after that. I know it's getting a little boring for you. I'm a history buff. I love conspiracy theories, and I'm a bit of a pothead. But aside from that, I love killing shit. And if anything doesn't prove that to you here. That's a rattlesnake. Was a rattlesnake at one time. That band right there is about 105 years old. You believe that? Been through family member, through family member, through family member, through family member, through family member. Got passed down to me a couple months ago when my granddaddy died. The thing is with it, is my father was the only... It gets passed down through grandson. So from a grandfather, it passes. His father goes to the grandson. Goes to the great-grandson, and the great-great-grandson, and the great-great-great-grandson. And someday it'll go to my great-grandson. My great-great-grandfather's great-great-great-grandson. That's who it'll go down to. It's exactly who it's going to go down to. There ain't nobody that's ever going to work that band but me and my grandson. That is it. Damn, that's the most I've had on here. 6 fucking people. God damn, it's big, man. I've been making it bigger and bigger. That's what's been making me go on and go on and go on. I was hoping by the time, it'll be about a week and a half, but I was hoping by the time in a week, I would have 1,000 subs, because I got to go to Job Corps. And I want something to prove that, hey, I've been doing this for 3 years. I have 1,000 subscribers. You don't want to fuck with me. Shit like that. But really? Is you fucking with me? Are my eyes deceiving me? Is there 0 people on there? 4 people. Anyways. My life is shit. I just dropped my cigarette. Give me a second. There we go. How you do? 4 people. All right. Anyways, here's something cool to try to keep you in here. Those are real. Solid too. They're solid brass. They'd hurt your fucking hand, break your goddamn wrist, and kill the person that you hit them with. And then you ain't got a hand no more. That's why they're illegal. The more I look into the screen, the more I see my father. I look like a literal, I mean, you hear it from a lot of people, spitting image, but when you say spitting fucking image, I am a spitting fucking image. My cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, every bit of my face Just resembles my father, but a smaller version. My father got a bigger head. That's about the only difference. That and the way I grow my hair. We both got massive ass fucking ears. Well, mine are pushed that way, but still I got big ears. See, the reason my ears are red, so damn red, my mother says when I was born, two things happened. My head came out first, and my ears were redder than redder than your blood. They were red. And the second thing that happened, my father took out his pocket. The doctor said, you want to have the honors of cutting his umbilical cord? My father said, yeah, I sure would. Instead of taking the scissors out of the doctor's hand, he thought he cut it. So I took out his pocket and I flipped the damn thing open. And let me grab a wire. And he grabbed the umbilical cord and he went just like that. Cut that motherfucker in half. That's redneck shit right there. That's how I was born. And it was the stupidest thing, but it probably explains why I'm so goddamn redneck by the fucking bone. I do not know. But I do have a intro coming to all my videos, not shorts, but videos. I'll start making those more and better and more edited and all that stuff. Made at the correct time and place and all that shit. And they'll be better. And they're going to have an intro. The only thing I want to spoil of it is go look up the song Southern Wind. And the start of that song is the music the music that is playing in that intro. You know, I've been seeing this video lately, and it explains why when I get a subscriber or one of you come onto my views or I get a like over there or some shit like that, it makes me happy. It makes me talk faster, pumps me full of ADHD and makes me want to talk and motherfucking talk. I know why. I'm sorry, I don't know why. But I saw this video of I think the foreign dude saying about why do I do this or that when I'm making nothing on here anyways. And he said, when I get one like, it means I made one person happy. That's all I got to do to keep sharing my bullshit. That's exactly what I'm doing. But then I think back to 2008 or 2010 when YouTube was literally full of bullshit. I mean, you look up the Redneck Ninja. His ass was literally a redneck with a beer can and a cape doing stupid shit. Sorry about my teeth. I didn't take care of them. But I got one like and one view on here, so that's just good with me. As long as there is somebody watching me, I am just fine. That sucks. That just sucks. I got 4 views, motherfucker. Holy shit. That's big for me. Thank you. Anyways, I've been working lately. That's why I don't post much. I've been working every little bit off like here. You know them Walmart shopping carts with the flat beds on them? They sometimes come from Lowe's. I built a wooden frame around them. And after about a month's worth of working, just nothing but going house to house, door to door, pushing a cart, I was finally able to afford stuff like this. Or a drill, or a leaf blower, a weed eater. And a month's worth of work of just nothing but work, not one little tiny pick up some leaves, put them in a bag, and go home. I'm talking about pick up some leaves, put them in a bag, cut down a tree, clean up a pile, clean out the ditch, move on to another job, do that 5 or 6 times in one day, and then go back home to when it's dark. Past curfew for a month straight. I was able to afford a complete set of power tools, a weed eater, a push mower. I do not have a console yet, but that'll be the last thing I get before I go to Job Corps. I'll need hammers and all kinds of shit. And when I get to Job Corps, I'm going to make it. Most people say you're not going to make it there. You're going to pussy out at the end of it. You're just going to go for a month and want to come back home. I want to prove them wrong. See, when I was in behavioral school, I used to say to everybody, you know what my dream is? I'm going to buy a 1965 Chevy or 1956 Chevy Bel Air, and I'm going to be rich. And I'm going to live up in the mountains with no electricity in a log cabin, living off of coal, corn, and crops. And my deep freeze and refrigerator is going to be a 25-foot hole in the ground below the rocks. That's how people froze their meat and stuff like that. Now, the reason nobody ever took me seriously in school is because I either slept all the time, got mad at everybody, or just started beating the shit out of people. Nobody ever took me seriously. So one day after bringing a certain flag to school, they kicked me out. Actually, I dropped out because they were threatening to kick me out. And the real reason I dropped out is because I offended a transgender kid, and that motherfucker literally tried to beat me. The cops had to pin him to the ground, and since I was doing practically nothing wrong, I was literally showing history, not the Confederate flag to say, hey, I'm a racist. I don't like black people. I got black family. I don't care if you're black. God told me we are endowed by our Creator that each man is created equal. So I think that was out of the Gettysburg Address, or is that part of the Constitution? I can't remember. Anyways, I'm a patriot. I'm a Christian. And I'm a hard worker. Most people don't take me for that. They take me for that. That's what they take me for. A racist. And the only reason I hang that flag is because there are hundreds of thousands of boys, men, and children that were family to each other on both sides of the war that have been forgotten. And a matter of fact, that's not even the flag the Confederates died under. This is. That's the Confederate flag. 13 stars. Not that. That is not the Confederate flag. The only reason I hang that is because that's one of the only Confederate flags I can get my hand on. That was the last flag they were gonna use. That's one of the flags they called the Bonnie Blue flag. Now there is another flag they call the Bonnie Blue flag. It's just a blue flag with a star in the middle of it, but it is what it is. Anyways, I went to school and I took that exact flag with me, and since I was doing nothing wrong but sharing history, it took 7 officers to pin me to the ground, and they wanted that flag so bad because they were all black cops. They were literally beating me on the floor. I was 12. Sorry, 13, not 12. They were beating me, grown-ass men, just kicking the shit out of me, beating me. So I stuck that flag down on my pants and said, you want it? You come touch my pecker and I'll file a fucking lawsuit against you. They backed the fuck off so goddamn fast it wasn't fucking funny. Packed it like the goddamn road runner. That motherfucker left the goddamn building so quick the motherfucker sounded like a goddamn phantom jet hitting fucking supersonic speeds. Phew! Motherfucker left the building. The police has left the building. That's what it was like. It was fucking awful. Them motherfuckers ran so goddamn fast it wasn't funny. It's because those cops were mostly corrupt cops. There was an Asian cop in there that usually tries to help me as much as possible, all the while staying under the radar. See, Cabot is full of a bunch of corrupt-ass officers. That's the thing with southern towns. That's why most of us have guns, because those cops can get in touch with the game and fish, and the game and fish don't even have to have a warrant to come into your house. They can take whatever the fuck they want to and not even get in trouble. They have more jurisdiction than the FBI. Literally. It's not a joke. A game and fish officer has more jurisdiction than them. Therefore, a lot of my family is game and fish. Or was. So one of them officers get one of them game and fish officers in there to say, hey, this kid's got, say, $2,000 that he self-earned. I want that so fucking bad, or I need it for my PD. They can just take it. And since they're the only law around, they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's why most of us have guns. Because here in Arkansas, just like Texas, if there is a police officer on your yard after like 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even 8 o'clock, you can legally shoot them. But the thing with that is, since you got an entire corrupt police department, they're all like little fucking fat pigs in there eating donuts and shit. They probably do eat donuts and coffee. Dunkin' Donuts, I don't fucking know. I imagine this is what they look like. I eat donuts. I arrest people. That's what fucking cops look like in Arkansas. Just fat fucks sitting in their goddamn asses all goddamn day, not doing a damn thing about anything. It's only when they hear about money or food. The last time we had a big cookout in Cabot, it was a public cookout. There was like 2,000 people, maybe 3,000 people there, from Ward, Cabot, Arkansas, BB, Lone Oak. You know what happened? The cops showed up, planted evidence in a couple cars, shut the entire place down, and the day we went back, not even our booths were there. Nothing was there. It was an empty field with a couple fucking beer cans. They're that fat of fucking pigs. They took food worth of 2,000 people. Like, Jesus Christ can't even bring that shit back. Fuck. They are that fucking horrible. I hate them motherfuckers. If I had the chance right now, I would willingly break my hand by punching them motherfuckers with these, just to kill one of them some bitches and not go to prison. Man, if it was possible to get the FBI up in here, I'd kill everybody. I would kill every single officer that ever fucking lived in Arkansas. Cabot, Arkansas. But then you come down here in Ward and you got all these older gentlemen that like to go up to Cabot and buy a beer once in a while. They're like Vietnam vets and World War II vets, and they're deputies or sheriffs and shit. And they're harassed by most of these officers' sons. And they can get away with it. It's like fucking Hazard County out of the Dukes of Hazzard. Boss Hogg wants all the money and food there is. That's practically all fucking Cabot, Arkansas is. See, Cabot is considered one of the most richest towns in Arkansas, or cities. And the only way they get that money is by stealing it from civilians. That's it. They have opened two Whataburgers, two or three fucking different restaurants, a new McDonald's, another fucking coffee shop called Seven Brew, and a fucking Wendy's, all right beside each other. Another Walmart Supercenter, from money they stole from people like me when I worked my ever-living ass off. I got robbed the other day. I called the cops and said, I can't do nothing about it. You got robbed. You can't track down the money. The fuck's wrong with these people? I'm just getting worked up fucking talking about this shit. It's just horrible. Like, how many officers do you meet that are corrupt, all right? You meet a lot of them, maybe. You know, they stop you to fill their daily quota so they can go home and meet their family, and they're actually kind of gentle or nice or calm about doing this unlawful thing. But then you meet the literal corrupt cops that like to steal the drugs and do them, steal the money and spend it, and steal the food and eat it. It's horrible. You can hardly ever get home in the middle of the night with McDonald's that you promised like your cousin or some shit without a cop stopping you saying, "Is that McDonald's? Can I have that?" And he reaches into the fucking car and grabs it and just drives away. That's how bad it is. They will literally reach into your car, take your shit, and you can't do nothing about it. Because if you do something about it, then you got an entire fucking police department that wants to come over and arrest you for a fucking cop taking your lunch. It's like a big city turned into a fucking high school from the 90s. It's fucking horrible. I would love to take a Mossberg 12 gauge with slugs in it. Maybe just a beanbag so I don't kill them all. And just go out there and start fucking putting holes in these motherfuckers. Like the Dukes of Hazzard. I'll just put myself on fucking probation from selling moonshine, fucking get myself a flaming fucking bow and arrow, and get myself a piece of shit 1960 fucking 8 Dodge Challenger, paint the damn thing orange, and roll down the goddamn back roads, fucking blowing up cop cars with a flaming bow and arrow. That's what I'll do. I'll do that. I'll do that from fucking now on. I'll treat the goddamn sheriff like he's fucking boss hog. God damn, I hate this city. I'm stuck with a fucking Android because the cop stole my phone last time. An Android! You know what it's like to film videos on an Android? The fuck is up with that? You can't film videos on an Android. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if the phone calls so you need to call, get you where you need to go, and works as Google Maps. It's pretty goddamn good. If you go watch porn on it, that's just fucking fine too. But who's gonna film YouTube on a goddamn Android? I had to go to Dollar General just to buy a fucking Android that costed $15 and didn't even come with fucking data. Because the cops wanted to steal mine. It's that bad here. They will reach into you. Imagine this. You got your cousin, your little bitty cousin at home. You live with him, right? And he asked, "Hey, in a week or so when I woke up towards it, can you get me a McDonald's Happy Meal?" And you do so. 2 or 3 weeks later, he works his ever living butt off. He gives you five or 10 fucking dollars. You go up there and you get him a Happy Meal in the middle of the night. And a cop swerves right behind you. He stops at your window and he says, "Is that a Happy Meal?" Puts up his goddamn glasses, reaches into your goddamn car, says, "I'll take that," swerves the fuck off, eating your goddamn cousin's food. What the fuck? That's how things are here. It's worse than Hazard County. Boss Hog will at least have the goddamn decency to reach onto your plate and grab 1 or 2 fries. Not the whole fucking plate. God damn. I'm tired. I want to move away from here. That's why in about 2 months, I'll be moving my happy ass up there to Job Corps, and these police can kiss my honky fucking ass. Because Monkey Man said so. If you don't know who Monkey Man is, go watch Soup, the YouTube channel. He's a funny ass motherfucker. If y'all want to comment at any time, just do it. Please. I only have 4 on here. Maybe 5. Please, it's not too much. I don't want a subscription or subscriber or likes. Just give me a comment. I want someone to talk to. It makes me feel good. No, not in that way, you perverted fucks. I feel good. No, not anymore. Some dude just left. God damn it. Well, fuck, still got 2 people watching me. You know, I barely made it home last night. I literally had to go in through the back roads to bring this home because I worked my living butt off for it. It's a $200 Stetson hat. And the reason I didn't want him to steal it wasn't necessarily for the Stetson hat. It's because of this hat band. My grandfather gave it to me, and it was my great-grandfather's. See that? That's a rattlesnake hat band. Made from a literal rattlesnake. It's handmade. Them motherfuckers will see that cool ass shit. They'll reach into your car and say, "Ooh, I want that," and they'll just grab it. No regard for who the fuck you are. It does not matter if you have a 12-gauge sawed off right underneath their goddamn belly stuck up to the door where they can't fucking see it. They'll reach into the car and say, "I want that." Duh. That's about what they look like. But probably why they fucking wear masks and glasses, because they're all retarded. They probably couldn't fucking make it into the goddamn retarded league fucking national championship. Be like, trying to bite their own fucking ear and shit. I know your ass is laughing your fucking ass off. I know it. This shit's fucking hilarious. You gotta admit, I'm one hell of a fucking comedian when I get pumped the fuck up about fucking piggy-ass piggy. Where are you? Up at the police department fucking your mom or some shit. I don't fucking know. That made no sense whatsoever the fuck ever. See how much curse words can make shit funny? Here's one thing about the South. You know, college kids, they don't want to go to war. They'd be like, I have sociology class tomorrow. I can't do that. I have to go to a furry con next week. Can't do that. I can't do that. I don't know why people do that. Are they on that flacker, the methamphetamine? If they're going to wave one hand, why don't they wave both? Be looking like this shit. Stick your tongue out and roll your eyes on the fucking side. You look just perfect. Don't go half-ass. Look full-ass. Like an asshole. You know, that's something that old folk do here in the South. You see, somewhere else, calling a kid retarded that actually is, you know, autistic or Down syndrome, somewhere else in the world, is very offensive. But here in the South, parents call their autistic kids, "Oh, he's just a little bit retarded," you know? And the kid's like, "I don't give a shit." That's like a custom here. "Hey, you don't like this retarded kid thing? Man, you do everything you want. You know what that retarded kid school right there? That's called, I don't know what that's called. You don't like that retarded kid school." Stupid shit. Here's a joke for you. How do you fit 20 Jews in a car? For any history nerds, you'll get this, but anybody that says, "Oh, that's offensive," I don't give a flying fuck. If it's offensive, it's fucking offensive. It ain't offensive to me, bitch. It's funny. How do you fit 20 Jews in a car? The ashtray. Now you gotta admit, inside your brain, you're gonna be laughing your ass off, and then you're gonna be online being like, on your phone, record, "That's offensive. I'm a Jew and I'm transgender." Well, good for you. You chopped off your dick. Wowee. You can't give kids to a woman now. Go get an upper fucking tit job too. Make it complete. One of the most funniest things I've seen online lately was this one girl asking this dude, a preacher that was cursing with her, or talking with her, having a conversation. And it was one of the woke kids, and the woke kids say, "If you show me Jesus Christ's medical records, I'll believe he's real." I paused the video and said, "Bitch, he's the son of God. You go ask God for them fucking records, bitch. He got them in the fucking filing cabinet up there. Yeah. Yeah, ancient Roman shit had fucking filing cabinets. Shut the fuck up. Just stupid. They were just stupid. That's why another one of them dumbass questions you should never fucking ask, because you always know the fucking answer to it, but you mishear somebody like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And he's like, "What? Wait, I know what the fuck he just said. I just want to confirm it. What did you say? Can you fucking do this shit? It pisses people the fuck off. No one wants to repeat themselves. Nobody. I don't want to be over here and be like, if I gotta repeat myself one more motherfucking time, I'm gonna go rock 'em, sock 'em robots on your fucking facial hair. I'm gonna knock your fucking pretty ass fucking 2-inch fucking 5 long inch fucking eyebrows off your fucking face. They're gonna start flying away like fucking butterflies. Flap, flap, flap. That was funny. I almost laughed at my fucking self. And then I'm gonna take his backhand. I'm gonna slap that wig so far off your fucking face, it's gonna lay in that goddamn pond over there and float away like a goddamn sailboat. I don't know what the fuck you use in your hair, but it ain't looking good on you. You look like fucking Marge Simpson. Whatever you did to your fucking hair, it's fucking rock solid. Just stupid shit. People are so fucking dumb. Screaming too much. There's one thing you never do to a redneck. Imagine you're walking down the street, all right? You see this redneck with a hat just like yours. Just like mine, all right? I'm going to play this out. And he's walking down the road, just walking. And this motherfucker comes up back here and says, like you cut, G. You know what I'm going to do? Do it again. Do it again. See what happens. Give me just a second. Here's something funny for you. I'm going to pick this motherfucker up off the side of the goddamn road, and I'm going to go. Shut the fuck up, you dumb piece of shit. Give me my hat back. Oh, wait, you're dead. Your brains are smashed into the fucking concrete. Well, never fucking mind. I've been on here doing stupid random shit for 2 hours. Sorry, an hour and 3 minutes. I only have 2 viewers and 2 likes. What the fuck is up with that? Am I not funny enough? You want me to talk about black people and Mexicans? I can do Mexicans. Here, I don't sing very well, but here, daylight coming, they don't want to go home. Daylight coming, they don't go home. Hey, Mr. Mexican man. I can't do that. It's a fucking stupid song. You gotta send them all back to Mexico. Send them all back to Mexico. Send them all back to Mexico where they belong. Sorry if you're Mexican, but that's funny as fuck. I'm an Alabama Mexican. I want to be free. Hell with the end of building houses and a wall. I'm going to build a wall. I'm going to bomb the country. I'm going to steal the taxes from Canada. Duh. My big bushy orange hair. I'm the president of the US of A. Cheeseburger from McDonald's. Joe is a bitch. You know what? At this point, I think Joe Biden was a better president. I actually do. This motherfucker here is starting World War III by fucking bombing Yemen. Now, when I hear the word Yemen, I'm like, what is that? Fucking a different type of goddamn ramen? I don't give a shit with fucking Yemen. Let them bomb the fuck out of it. You speak of ramen, I'm going to go in the goddamn kitchen and make some ramen. That's what my grandma used to call ramen. Ramen. Hey, Lane! Lane! My middle name is Lane. Hey, Lane, can you go in there and get me some ramen? I want some ramen. My grandfather would be like, oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, me. I can't make you dumbass no ramen. Oh, me. Then he'd sit down in his goddamn chair and be like, oh, me. Oh, me. Here's a funnier story for you. My father was about 12 years old. My cousin was about, 11? They were up at a pond. I had a video of this, actually. It was recorded on an 8mm film reel. Well, they were up at a pond swimming and fishing and all that. And, well, they were back in the car with my great-grandmother. I only met her once. She died. I was really, really young. And stunk real fucking bad. Anyways, my blonde-ass fucking cousin, still alive to this day, although he smokes methamphetamines, he shit himself real bad, just spreading across the goddamn seat. And it's the thing, it wasn't a 4-door. It was a 2 fucking door with a fucking seat, a bench seat, and a 65 Chevy. My cousin shit himself so fucking bad, the seat soaked that shit up and spit the fucking back out. And the funny line my grandmother said was, "You had better suck that shit back up through your butt or get out and start fucking walking." And that's what my cousin did. And it was her saying, "Get the fuck out, start walking." Anyway, since my cousin probably knew the way back home, he got up, started walking right in front of the truck. My father was laughing his fucking butt off. My cousin walking down the road in his fucking tidy whities, these type of underwear, not fucking triangle underwear, whatever the fucking damn thing's called, briefs. He was walking down the goddamn road with a big fucking brown stain all the way to the back, coming to the fucking crotch, naked. Just fucking no shirt, no pants, no socks, no hands, no hat, no nothing, just in his fucking underwear. Walking down a goddamn dirt road, hot as fuck. Goddamn gravel burning his fucking feet. It was fucking hilarious. Another time, they were burning a big pile of trash, and there was a big pile of dirty diapers. My father and my cousin, they were best friends at one point. My cousin decided to go up in the house, grab 3 hot dogs and some marshmallows, and since they were burning dirty diapers that are fucking 2 or 3 fucking years old, they decided to go out there and fucking roast marshmallows on top of a pile of dirty fucking diapers. Now that's some shit right there. That's some dirty shit. Literal shit. I would never roast fucking food over shit. Especially if it came out of one of my family members' asshole. Fuck no. I'm good. That's fucking disgusting. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, you could actually put a, what was it, you could write checks. They were blank checks. And you could put them into the machine, all right? It was some process. I can't really remember how you did it. Anyways, you could do something and you could put them into a goddamn ATMs. ATMs were pretty damn new. And when you put them in there, it asks you, what are you going to withdraw? And it'll let you withdraw any amount from the bank. You only do this so many times before the government or the bank caught on and sort of suing you or put you into a fine to pay back all the money and then some. But one day, my father decided to go up there because they were stuck in Memphis, Tennessee. And they were stuck in there, and they had no way of getting home, no truck been stolen, all that kind of stuff. They had a rental. They pulled out $10,000 out of their goddamn bank. The day they made it back home, the FBI knocked on the goddamn door. My cousin shit him fucking self. And that was not a joke. He probably did fucking shit himself. This was probably 2010. I was with him. I was, about 4 or 5. Anyways, it was one of them old-ass fucking ATMs. Anyways, we got there, and my father was scared fucking shitless. My cousin was shitless. He didn't have no shit left in him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vine? That's one of my most favorite movies. All of them Ernest P. Worrell movies. My name is Ernest P. Worrell. He does all the funny voices. Anyways, we got back home, and the FBI knocked on the wrong door. But my cousin didn't know that, so he spilled the fucking beans, and he told the FBI that we stole 10 grand out of a goddamn ATM. And he said, the FBI agent said, he knows. He ain't letting give a shit because we stole it from an orphanage. And that is not a joke. We stole that from an orphanage. or actually, I'm sorry, orphanages don't necessarily exist anymore. What do you call that? DHS or whatever, Child Protective Services, a group home. There you go. Man, been on here for an hour and 11 minutes. Anyways, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skip my happy ass right back off here. Y'all have a mighty goddamn good day, and tell the good Lord above, thank you for your meal, thank you for the life you live, and thank you for the wheat and bread that He sowed for you. And I tell you what, tell Him you said good night, and take your happy ass on the bed. Y'all have a good night now. I don't know how to end the stream.